The modern-day American dream can be best summarized with a garage full of luxury cars, connected to a jaw-dropping mansion, sitting under the California sun while an entrepreneur in casual clothes says into his handheld camera, "Hey guys, I'm here in my garage." This is the phrase that took Tai Lopez, someone whose story begins with him not having more than a few dollars to his name, from his friend's couch all the way up to making YouTube videos of him in the garage of his California mansion, talking about the importance of his books and their enclosed knowledge, which so strategically sat just above a Lamborghini. Everybody wants to know how to become a self-made millionaire.
Let's get down to business.
You have all probably heard about Tai Lopez from his videos on YouTube talking about how to be a successful person or some other motivational bullshit. He is an online entrepreneur and a marketer, and on top of that, he also has his own podcast and a book club where he talks about the books that inspired him, and the man has millions of followers eating up his every word. And he loves sharing what he's learned too. However, how did Tai Lopez get his start? How did he become a self-made millionaire? What many people don't know about Lopez's viral YouTube ad, "Here in my garage," is that it was recorded multiple times and different versions were continuously tested. Everything you do, especially the things that become successful, have some element of luck and skill attached to them, Tai said. With that video, in particular, I had an idea for it and shot a few different versions, but really I didn't know how it was going to perform. So we split tested it, and one of them ended up going viral. Tai confidently states that a big part of entrepreneurship is to always be doing and improving. You have to try things in order to know if they're going to work or not. And, as his grandfather had told him, once is luck, twice is a skill. Diving back a little, Tai was born in 1977 in Fullerton, California. He was brought up by his mom and his grandfather, and he grew up with his half-brother, Ben Avanzato, and his cousin, Maya Birkenrode. Unfortunately, Lopez did not have an easy childhood. His father was reportedly in prison for most of his life. Although it may not seem like it right now, he also did not have that many friends when he was a kid, and he was not too keen on interacting with others. However, one thing was very clear as Tai was growing up: he was hungry to learn and earn. Lopez had a thirst for knowledge, and this was further encouraged by his grandfather, who was a scientist. According to Tai, his grandfather was one of the smartest people in his family, and he loved having long discussions with his grandfather about a variety of topics. This encouraged him to learn all that he could and find his own path to success. Another thing that inspired him to seek out success was books. Tai's grandfather encouraged him to read a lot of books, and he read titles by Aristotle, Freud, Darwin, Confucius, and Gandhi, among other authors. However, one book, in particular, changed his life, and it was titled Good Life. Tai Lopez encountered this book during his childhood days, and upon reading it, he wanted to find the secret to how he could lead a good life. Lopez, who frequently advocates for books and mentors over a college education, believes there is no excuse for someone to not be reading and learning every single day. From autobiographies to self-help, celebrity stories, and beyond, Lopez has built a following off of sharing stories and lessons from every industry that people can learn from. And he does it through reads a lot of books. Earlier we spoke about a book that changed Tai Lopez's life. I guess when he realized the power of words on paper, or in some cases, words on a screen, he made it a point to read as many books as he can. Lopez reportedly reads one book a day, and this is what he credits his success to. Tai applies what he learns from what he reads to his life, and the results are amazing. Everyone wants the good life, but not everyone is willing to do the reading that is required to live the good life. Reading should be about downloading knowledge, wisdom, life lessons, and installing a new mindset, gaining a different perspective of someone you want to emulate. His theory is that we should all have a daily brain budget. What he means by this is understanding how much input you need in order to continue a positive growth curve for yourself. If you aren't prioritizing and setting aside time for your own development, you're going to fall stagnant, he said. You have to make the time, and invest that time wisely, no differently than if you were to invest any amount of money in yourself. But wait, let's rewind a little bit. Tai Lopez did not achieve success in an instant. He had to climb his way up the ladder of success, and that took many years and numerous failed ventures. He took on several odd jobs to save up enough money to travel the world. When he was starting out, he did not have that much money. He did not even have any academic degree. He moved in with his mother with only one thought: starting his own business. While living on his mother's couch, with $46 and a clunker of a car to his name, he recognized that his travels had not given him much in the way of marketable skills. With a car that barely ran and hardly enough money for gas, he recalled his early realization that he needed to find a mentor who would show him how to make money. Not knowing exactly where to look, Tai browsed the yellow pages. In the finance section, he found this guy by the name of Mike Steinbach, who headed a local insurance firm. After digging out an old, ill-fitting suit that he found in a closet, Tai got a ride to go visit Mike. He agreed to work for Mike for free in exchange for mentorship on business and finance. Pretty soon, Lopez became a certified business planner. He then went on to work with major companies like GE Capital and Wealth Management, and he started his own company called LLG Financial. As his business grew, he began investing his money in other areas, like dating websites. However, he really began to step into the spotlight when he began his YouTube channel in 2013 called Tai Lopez Official. Since then, he's secured millions of views from people all over the world, and he has established a following of millions of aspiring entrepreneurs. On top of the success of his YouTube channel, Lopez also owns nightclubs and manages other businesses. He gets booked as a motivational speaker, has his own career mentorship program, and is a distinguished career advisor. As of the year 2020, Tai Lopez has an estimated net worth of over $60 million. Throughout all his teachings, Tai Lopez stresses the importance of developing positive habits and learning as much as one can. He also points out how people should be willing to take risks in order to achieve their goals and to continually make themselves better.
I constantly see people rise in life who are not the smartest, sometimes not even the most diligent, but they are learning machines. They go to bed every night a little wiser than they were when they got up. And he said, boy, does that help, particularly when you have a long run ahead of you, meaning most of us are going to live for a while. Not guaranteed, but it's a good possibility. Spend each day trying to be a little wiser than you were when you woke up. Discharge your duties faithfully and well. Step by step you get ahead, but not necessarily in fast spurts. But you build discipline by preparing for fast spurts. Slug it out 1 inch at a time, day by day. And at the end of the day, if you live long enough, most people get what they deserve.
Ever heard of WordPress? With WordPress, you can create your own website and blog in just a few clicks. Many brands and businesses have created their own websites using WordPress, and by doing so have driven up their individual successes. However, have you ever thought of who is behind the platform? He's a man that goes by the name of Matthew Mullen v. Veg. Who exactly is Matthew Mullen v. Veg, and what are his plans for WordPress's future? Click away and see you in the next video.